Hello everyone, and thank you for stopping by my channel. I am working on the Victorian Botanical Junk Journal, and I've decided on 5 signatures. And then I went, or yesterday evening, I guess it was, I hadn't sewn anything together and didn't know what I wanted to do for the cover, but I was watching Treasure Books. Natasha came up. Maybe it was this morning, I don't know, but she had this way of making a journal that does not have sewn in signatures. So meaning that these are going to be sewn, but they're not going to be sewn to anything. Like, you know how you have to try to get the holes matched up in your spine and all that. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to show you how it's done, but I just want to give you an update or get you familiar with the no. Keep going. Come on, over here. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. You don't want to be right here. So, get down. I don't know what it is about. She just is so around me constantly. Sedona, come on, baby. Come on, sweetie. Oh. And she's heavy. Okay. I've lost my train of thought. Okay. So, in each of these signatures, I put 8 pages. And I left them sticking out because some of these that are wider, I just thought it would give it a kind of a different look to the journal. So instead of maybe having lace out here, it would be this. Now this is going to be the size of the journal right here. It's going to be normally what 5.5, what are an 8 by 8.5. So that's what the front cover is going to be. And so each one of these signatures are going to be sewn, and I'm going to sew them from the outside in, I believe. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Yeah, because it's not going to show. But on each one of these signatures that I made, I put a base cover, and I just used Rachel's Roxy Creations coffee dyed paper. I printed them out so that everything is kind of looks the same from the outside. I feel like I'm not explaining this very well. Yeah, so everything kind of looks, you know, from the outside, it all blends together. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'll show you. I'm not gonna stitch these on camera, but I want to show you kind of what I'm just checking to make sure everything's going the right direction. So, and I think we can actually put as much as we want as far as ephemera goes in this journal. Maybe. I don't know. That needs to be. Okay, so here is the center of this one. And I got this little contraption from Amazon. I didn't put it on my list because it came broken. I glued it back together, but yeah, it came broken. But it is kind of nifty. So, all right. So this, I want this to be the top, I believe. And then you put this little guy in there, and then I have marked where I'm going to poke the holes with just my little ring thingies. Can you see that? So this holds it nice and sturdy, and then you just punch down Now, this does not measure out exactly, like 1 inch. Each hole does not measure exactly, but it's close enough. It's more like a metric size, I think. So now we've got our holes, and pretty much go all the way through. And because you're doing each signature separately, it makes it really easy to sew in. Okay, I don't have my sewing stuff ready. I don't know, maybe I do. So this is going to show on the outside. Well, not really. But I do want to use something in case it does. I'm just going to clip that so I don't lose those holes. I really like this brown, but I don't think I have enough left. Oh, wait a minute. This is wax cord. I believe this is too thick. Well, must have not been that thick because I used a lot. That's just regular hemp. Okay. There's the cord I like. So I did buy another one. Okay. Oops. Needle. So I'm just going to do one just so you guys can, if you're new and you haven't watched signatures go in. So we'll do 3 times. We don't even really need 3 times because we're not going to leave strings hanging or any of that. But better safe than sorry, because if you cut it too short, then you can't use it. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can't. And also, well, I'll tell you in a second when I do this hole. Oh, this is where I need my, where are you? I thought I had it right up here. I can't see it. It's a little, I have a little puller thing. I can get my, what do you call it, out, but I don't want to. Okay, so there we've got that tail. And if you're putting in your needle and you can't find the other holes, and this does work. I just saw somebody do this. You just wiggle it. It's really weird. You just wiggle it. And these are kind of skinny, so they're finding their hole anyway. I should have made bigger holes. That's the problem. Come on. Come on. A couple thicknesses is too much. Okay, and then back down into this hole. And don't split your thread if you can help it, which when you're using this kind of waxed thread, it doesn't tend to, and then I pull a little bit this way so that all of that is, okay, and then I just do it a couple times. Okay, just cut them off here because they're going to be hidden with our spine. Okay, so, and then inside it looks like this, nice and smooth. And then, of course, wherever you get these little holes where the paper kind of rips a little bit, I just go in with my ink, kind of just do that so they don't show. Okay, so I'm going to put these together, and then I'll come back and show you how we put the parts together. Okay, so I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm back, and I have sewn all of these signatures together, and all of them have their little tags on the outside that's not going to show when we get this all done. So, this is what Natasha did, and I hope it works. So I'm going to take those over there just to put out of the way for the moment. And what she did was she glued, remember I told you we have this page that we're on all of them that is extra. It's an extra page, and we're going to glue those together to adhere all of these signatures together. All right, so make sure you have them the way you want them. And I'm going to use my glue stick because I don't want my paper to get wrinkled. And I think I'm just going to put a faint line here about a ½ inch away from the, this won't show. If it does, I can put the blow dryer on it. Okay, so I just need to do one page like that because the other one's going to flip over. But I don't want to glue all of this. I want to leave this part separate. So I'm just going to use glue stick. And like I said, I don't want to glue past that line. And then I'm going to go around it with some Barely Arts, or you can use, what's the name of the other stuff? Art glitter glue. I haven't used it in so long. I forgot what they called it. Okay. And then I'm going to go along here. Okay. So this is going to be the tricky part, is getting that up to here and match it corner to corner. So we have to match it up in that corner there. I should have got those out. I'm just going to put a little clip on it to anchor it for now, because I know those two are going to be matched up. So these, let's see, I'm not sure how to do it because I haven't done it before. I'm just going to close all of that. Okay, so now we should have those two pages glued together. Okay, so this will be a page in your journal, and this will be a page in your journal, but they'll be blank. So you don't have to double, do both sides. I did because I wanted mine to all look like this on the inside. Okay, so those are glued like that. So now we've got to do the next one, and make sure that you've got everything right side up. Okay. And I'm not going to, I'm going to glue these together, but I'm not going to put the spine in yet, because we can make the spine whatever size we want, I think. And that's why I'm thinking if I, you know, get a lot on the, whoops, I forgot to make my mark. Oh, darn. Okay, hopefully it won't stick. Maybe I didn't, you know, get that much glue out there. Anyway, I'm not going to put the spine on until I see how full I get this book. Okay, so there goes another one. And I thought, well, if this doesn't work out, I'll just take out the signatures. Okay, where that? Take the signatures out and just start over. Or just sew my signatures in like normal. And also she did where she, instead of sewing signatures, she stapled it, but the staples were kind of off, so it didn't match up as nice. And then she also did where she just wrapped the signature with string and tied it together. But, yeah, so that one might be a little bit closer, but I think it's okay. Make sure that's going the right direction. It's not taking very long to do this. Make sure this one's going the right way. I should be gluing on this side. Maybe that would be easier. Let's try that. Doesn't matter what side you glue, just then I could reach it better. I put my sweater on because it's cold. It's 48 degrees. And tomorrow is going to be 78, I think. You just can't figure this weather out. And then it's 78, and then I looked at the next day, it's going to go back down to, I don't know, 60 something. Then it's going to go back up again, and then it's going to go back down again. So this whole week we're going to have weather, new weather every day. Okay. Yeah, I think the main thing is to get these corners lined up. And then you can press everything down. Hold on 1 minute. I think my gardener might be here. Hold on. Okay, false alarm. I'm expecting a gardener. Okay, so let's get this one glued. Whoops, I forgot to make my mark. So I'd like to thank all the new subscribers I have. My channel is growing. It's, at this point, it's little by little, but it still is growing. And I'm very happy about that. And close to 7,500. And I'm thinking that would be a good time to do a giveaway. So, not close to 7,500, just, I think I have, what do I have, 73 or 7,400 at the moment. But I would have never guessed to have had that many subscribers. I still haven't really got the hang of it either. You know, what does what. I have seen a lot of videos lately, you know, people that I normally watch every now and then. Can't watch everybody all the time, but as much as I can. And I get notifications all day long because I always think, yeah, I want them to notify me. And but I can't even get around to going when they do that. But the commercials are getting longer and longer. I don't think mine have any long commercials. If it does, let me know. I know at one point I had one every 5 seconds. There was a commercial, but I didn't know it because I don't see my videos like you guys see them. In fact, I don't even think they show commercials when I'm watching one of my own videos. I have a feeling I don't, because I just really have never seen them. But then again, I don't watch my videos because I watch them, you know, from my camera. All right, so there we are. They're all together. Now, I'm going to have to let these dry, I'm sure, but let's see how these pages move along here. It actually is pretty flat. Yeah, I like that. I think, you know, Natasha comes up with the greatest stuff, doesn't she? Okay. That page was a little bit off. I didn't catch that. Oh well. Okay, so those are all connected. Pretty nice. All right, so let me show you. The next thing she did was, you know, I'm just wondering how much, see, I can expand it. That's kind of hard to show it. It can be expanded, except that one I glued kind of close together, but it, so that would be, if I did that, let it get that big, it would be a 2-inch spine. So that would be good. Okay. Gotta keep it up right. I don't even know which order I put these. I didn't pay attention. Okay, so for the cover, because this is a Victorian journal, Botanical, I have this fabric. I don't know where I got it. I don't know if somebody gave it to me or what, but I just found it. And I think, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut pieces of cardstock or cardboard from a cereal or whatever, and we're going to make 2 pieces for that. So, you know, I kind of want to cover them where I have a nice floral on the top. I kind of like this area here because I feel like it fills the whole, you know, if that was where the cardboard is, that kind of fills the whole thing. You know, the flowers coming up like that. Yeah, like that. So I kind of like that. And our cardboard are going to be the same size as this, I think. I may have to go back and look at her video now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same size. Okay. So, let me just kind of mark this. Gosh, where did this is right in the middle, and there's, I don't think, oh, wait a minute, here's one. Maybe I can get it out of here. Not really. I don't have any room. And these are going to be glued to these, to the front and the back. And I left these out because I thought it would look good. I think it's kind of cool. You know, the cover is a little bit smaller than the pages. I mean, not all of them. The pages are all different sizes, but I wanted to give that a try. That layered look. Let's see. I wonder if I could. Well, let's see. This one. Whoops, I hope I didn't hit you. This one might be kind of nice. Because that one goes all the way up. I'm not going to put a lot of decoration on this, I don't think. You know, maybe I'll put well, you know, Tasha already had hers all cut and ready to go. Not me. She did it all in one video too. I don't think I could handle that. Okay, I'm going to do it up here. And I'm going to see if I can draw around this. And then I'll cut maybe a 1/2 inch or something bigger so that I can wrap it. I don't have any cardboard cut yet to wrap it on, but it'll give me an idea. Okay, let's just cut that out a little bit so I can and I may put corners on this because this is thicker, kind of upholstery. It's like Waverly or something. This is dry clean only. Okay. So then I just need to do another one for the back cover. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to show you kind of how this is going to look. Excuse me. All right, so that's going to go on here like this. Yeah, I think that'll look okay. I moved my sewing machine, so my straight pins are on the other side of the room. I just needed more room on the other side of me for my laptop, because every time I sit down to do something, I can't get everything out of the way so I can use it. So I expanded my what was a nice little sitting area to a little sitting and sewing area now, but it's okay. You know, you only have one life to live, right? So you might as well just enjoy what you can and where you can, and not think about what people think, because that's my biggest problem, is what I think other people are thinking. Okay, so that goes on, but the board that I'm going to cut will be exactly the same size. Now, for the spine, so this will be hardcover here. So for the spine, I have this red ticking. Now, I've got this kind of brighter red. This was coffee dyed too, part of it. And then I have this side that is the back side, the reverse. And I kind of think I like this reverse side. It's not so predominantly red. And that will be cut in a strip. I can do that real quick, I think, if it'll cut that way. So you just need a little bit, you know, we're going to need maybe 1.5 inches on each side. So probably a strip about 5.5 inches will be plenty. Let's see. See if I can rip that. And this ticking is at Hobby Lobby, if anybody ever wants it. It's different colors too. They have the black and kind of white ticking, but I always coffee dye it because I don't want it that bright. Okay, so this section here is going to come over here first. And actually I could just trim that down. So I don't have so much to work with. Okay, so that's going to be laying there. And that's going to come over this way. That's why nothing's going to show. The only thing that's going to show is up in here. You're going to see these little edges. But, you know, any journal, you're going to see the signatures like that. So this goes on here like this. And then the hard covers will go on like so. And I think those are going to be kind of pretty together, that ticking. So now the other thing I'm going to do that she didn't do is I am going to add extra some interfacing or something in here, because I can already tell I can feel all those little bumps, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel that. So it would make it stronger too, probably, in this area if I just put a piece inside here. Or, you know, you could use tape or something like that, but I think I'll just try to use some interfacing, you know, iron on, and that will, you know, or maybe I'll just make it kind of padded. I think that might be nice to have some sort of padding right there, because those dots or knots are, I don't know. I could have done it the other way, where this would have been flat and I would have had, I'm trying to move these now. You know, that's funny, huh? Anyway, they're stuck pretty good. So I thought if the corners didn't turn out, so basically your journal's done at this point. I mean, you could do a naked journal that would take nothing to get it done. And there'll be 160 pages, because I did 8 pages inside each signature, and then there's that page on the front and the page on the back. So we have this page extra too. Now, where these corners came together, where they were glued, let me go check those real quick, because I haven't checked them. I'm just trying to think ahead a little. Can't even find it right here. It's nice and sturdy. I thought if it didn't work very well, I have this new punch, and I thought maybe this would kind of go with this. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's not that much, is not going to show, but this punch makes corners. I'll show you here. Let me get this out of the way. And so I printed one of these sheets of Artie Mae's The Vintage something. I love this paper. Love it. I guess it went through. Okay, there we go. All right, so this little punch, and I don't know if I put it on my Amazon because I haven't really had a chance to try it, but it scores it as well. Can you see that where it's scored right there? And then you can bend those in. And the reason I did this is because I bought this because a lot of the times I want to make a corner, you know, for something that maybe I messed it up or it doesn't look very neat. The only problem with this one, I don't know why they made them so small. I think they're for pictures, photographs, but so if, for instance, your pages didn't line up perfectly on the corners, you could always put a corner on it, make a paper one or whatever. You know, I should figure out how to do this on my Cricut, and I could make bigger ones. Maybe, because if I could double this in size, because the corner would still go all the way down, right? If this is here. It's really not that difficult to even make one of my own. Let me try this. I'm just gonna leave the camera on because I want to try this. All right, so let's say, well, let me draw around this first. Oh my goodness, can't even draw. Never could draw either. I always wish I could. My kids have the talent. Okay, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Let's see if I go around. I don't think a 1/4 inch. How about? That all right. I don't know how much that is. I need to find a different way to measure. That doesn't. This one helps. This one's got lines on it that I can trace. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Had this on pause so many times, I'm afraid it's gonna, the battery's gonna die on me. Okay, I'm not sure about this part, cutting that in. Okay, yeah, I gotta do that. I don't know if that's correct or not. Wait a minute. Okay, it comes from this edge. Let me get the distance down here. And then it's going to go like that. I don't know if that's correct or not. I don't think it is. I think I'll get the Cricut out and see if I can't make it on there. Wasting this good paper. Does that even look close to what? Okay, so then sorry, looking for something to score it with. I don't know if it was scored on all sides. It's just scored up there at the top. So that comes over. And that comes over. But it's too big. I'm just going to cut that off here. So that's a little bit bigger corner. I should, okay, so this should just be able to come out like that and like that. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that interruption. And I already have like 42 minutes into this, so I'm probably not going to, well, I don't want to put the covers on or the spine until I fill this up, because I want to be able to make it as big as I can. So, I mean, I went and picked out a couple pieces of cardstock, chipboard stuff that I could wrap, you know, this around to put on the front cover. But I can make that up when you're not looking. And then the same with this. I'm going to put some kind of a what do you call it? Batting or something to make it sturdier. So the only thing left, and I'm going to try to see if I can make this on my Cricut. Trying to think what else. Okay, I think, let me take a minute here. I mean, this to me just seemed like it was so easy to make. I mean, and then I saw somebody this morning as I was watching with my coffee. I don't know, there's a lot of new people popping up on my channel, or on my feed. But she was doing something very similar with masking tape. I don't know what she did. I didn't watch it. I didn't want to get another idea yet. Okay, I'm looking for paper clips. My gosh. Okay, so normally what I do is I put a piece of ephemera on every 4th page. So these are so pretty that I'm not going to put ephemera on them, I don't think. I might, you know, maybe just put a label up here or a little cluster or something like that. I should make a bunch of clusters for this. Okay, so that's one. 2, 3, 4. So this is this side I would put so if I put pockets and things on this, of course whatever I put in the pocket would be journaling space, right? Okay, so then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and that works out fine because I'm just going to cover up that writing anyway. I got a little carried away on the ink there. Let's see if I can cover that up somehow. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I'm going to leave this for writing, and I'll put something on this side. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is one of our main pages that we've put together. So I think I can put something on either side, but this is, you can journal over that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll do this side, and so, or this side, but this is pretty clumsy. 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. So I will probably put something on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll just put a small pocket on this one here. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, I was making journal cards yesterday. So this is another ephemera kit I have. I have to look it up and let you know. But I printed it on, I copied a dictionary page, and then I printed the flower on it. This flower actually goes this direction. But anyway, I just was playing around. After I took that pause, it took me a while to get back in here, so I didn't have time to really continue. Oops, wait a minute. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 is another middle, which is nice because it's a nice sturdy page. 1, 2, 3, and then this one, which I'll cover up this back page. Yeah, I'll put something on that, because I wanted to say the children in the garden. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put one on this page. So I don't do it exactly 4 every time, because it depends on what the page comes up to. If you're bored with this, you can leave me. But, you know, a lot of people don't know how many pages they should put ephemera on or whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe, I don't know if we'll cover this or not. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of blank pages there. Well, that's good. There's a lot of writing space. 1, 2, 3, 4. could put something on the butterfly. I'll have to decide when I get there. 1, 2, 4. Put something on this side. And I don't know, the centers are all Edith Holden, and I don't know if I want to cover any of it. I do need more inking down here. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is for... Why do the paper clips always got to get stuck together? Oh, Sedona. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably I don't know if I'll put it on the music page or not. It's very brittle. I've taped it already a couple times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought this would be pretty quick. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, go on, 4, so inquisitive, 1, 2, 3, and the back page. So I think I'll just put something on this one here. I could put pockets on these ones. I get the covers on it, it'll be a lot sturdier. Okay, so that's a lot of ephemera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pieces of ephemera. Okay, so that's that. And I like how this opens up. This is perfect for a writing journal. I think this would be perfect for like a naked journal, or maybe just a few pages of color, but mostly journaling. Yeah, like that. All right, I'm gonna let you go because I'll be way over time. All right, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.